Hello Patriots, today in math we are going to work in topic 10, lesson 2, and we'll be working with fractions and division. So if you would head your 2-column notes, fractions and division. Now, we learned how to write a fraction to name a part of a region or a set, and today we are going to learn how to write division as a fraction. So that is our I can statement for today. I can write division as a fraction. Well, let's ask this question. How are fractions and division related? Well, a fraction here. A fraction expresses the number of parts divided by the total number of parts. Push pause. Let's take a look at an example. And how can we share items? If I have 3 people, Tom, Joe, and Sam, and they made clay pots using 2 rolls of clay. What fraction did each friend use? Well, we could think about sharing 2 rolls of clay among 3 people. So I have 1, 2, there's 1 roll of clay divided into 3. And here's another roll of clay divided into 3 parts. So each part is 1/3. So here's 1 roll into 3 equal parts, so each part is 1/3, or 1 divided by 3. If we divide 1 roll of clay among 3 people, what fraction would each person get? Well, each person would get 1/3 of that roll. So Tom would get 1 part, Joe would get 1 part, and Sam would get 1 part. If we have 2 rolls of clay, then Tom would get 1 part, Joe would get 1 part, and Sam would get 1 part. Each person would have used 1 part from each roll of clay. Tom used 1 part from this roll and 1 from that roll. Joe used 1 from this roll and 1 from that roll, and Sam used 1 part from that roll and 1 part from the other roll. This is the same as 2/3 of 1 roll of clay. So let's look here. We have Tom. He has 1, 2. Joe has 1, 2. And Sam has 1, 2. Push pause. You can also write division as a fraction. So you would have 2 divided by 3 equals 2/3. Push pause. If each person gets 1/3 of a roll from both rolls of clay, how many thirds do they get in all? Again, they each get 2/3. Well, what do the 2 and the 3 represent in 2/3? The 3 represents the number of equal parts in one roll of clay, and the 2 is the number of parts each friend gets. Let's do a couple examples. If I have 2 students share one piece of paper, and I want to know what fraction of the paper does each student get? Well, I have one piece of paper, and I have 2 students. That means each student gets 1/2 piece of paper. Let's push pause. Let's try another example. I have 4 friends sharing 3 apples. And I want to know what fraction of the apple does each friend get. Well, if I have 3 apples and I have a total of 4 friends, that means each friend gets 3/4 of an apple each. Push pause. I'm going to draw this out also, because maybe a picture is another way to show this. If I have 3 apples, 1, 2, 3 apples, and I have 4 friends. So if I cut each apple into 4 parts, and they're sharing it. So if I have 4 friends, we have one friend getting a part. He gets part of this apple and a part of this apple. So how many parts does one friend get? Well, there's 1, 2, 3. It's divided into 4 parts. So we still come up with 3/4 of an apple each. Let's do another example. If I have 8 friends that divided 3 pizzas, what fraction does each friend receive? Well, I have 3 pizzas that need to be divided into 8 friends. That means each friend gets 3/8 of a pizza each. Push pause. Okay, when you come in tomorrow, I would like for you to have worked these 3 problems. 5 students share 3 brownies. What is the fraction? The second one is 6 teachers shared 4 sodas. And how about 6 puppies shared 5 puppy treats? What is the share each puppy would receive? And we'll check those tomorrow. Have a good night, Patriots.